Hi guys, today let us learn electron dot structure for methane molecule. Methane molecular formula is CH4. So as you all know, carbon atomic number is 6, and if we distribute the electrons in K and L shell, 2 electrons in K shell and 4 electrons in L shell. So now, according to the octet rule, there are 4 more electrons required for to complete octet configuration. So hence carbon will form covalent bond, because if it accepts 4 more electrons, there will be 8 electrons, and there will be a mismatch between number of protons and electrons. That is, the protons will be 6 and electrons will be 10. Similarly, if it suppose gives off the 4 electrons of L shell, then the number of electrons will be 2 and protons will be 6. So again, there is going to be a imbalance in number of proton and electron. Hence, carbon always shares its electrons with other atoms. So you can observe here on the left hand side the electron dot structure. So here you can see that the into mark are the electrons of carbon and the dots are the electrons of hydrogen. So the 4 electrons of carbon are sharing its electron with hydrogen. Okay, so now if we count the total number of electron, so here we have 2 plus 2 4 plus 2 6 plus 2 8. So it has attained octet configuration, hence methane molecule is stable. Okay, so this is how we write the electron dot structure for methane. So it is CH4. So we can also, this is the electron dot structure, and when you write representing it in the form of structural formula, then it will be carbon is going to be the central atom, and then 4 bonds around carbon, and then 4 hydrogen around the central carbon. So this is how we'll draw the structural formula for methane. Now similarly, next we will understand how to draw another electron dot structure, that is ethane. So ethane is a homologous of methane. So if we add CH2 unit to methane, so CH4 is methane. If I add CH2 unit to methane, it will be C2H6. Okay, so now we will understand how to draw the electron dot structure for ethane. So again, carbon is the central atom, and carbon valency is 6 and valence electron is 4. So now you can observe that the into, okay, the into are there's a multiplication sign is representing the electrons of carbon. So there are 1 2 3 and 4. Similarly, the adjacent carbon also we are representing 4 electrons, 1 2 3 and 4. So first we are finishing off with writing the electrons of carbon. Now the next would be, since as I already told you that carbon shares its electron with other atoms to form covalent bond. So now the dots are representing the electrons of hydrogen. So there are 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So totally 6 hydrogens share the 6 electrons with carbon atom. Okay, and this is how we will write the structural formula, sorry, electron dot structure for ethane. So if I totally count the total number of carbon atoms, they are 2. Okay, and then the total number of hydrogen will be 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So this is how we draw the structure. So if you are getting very confused, students, how to draw the, and here is one hydrogen. Okay, so if you get very confused how to draw the electron dot structure, then first you write the structural formula. Okay, and then every bond is made up of 2 electrons. So replace the bond. Okay, replace the bond by 2 electrons. So similarly again, replace the bond by 2 electrons. So all the bonds, if you go on replacing by 2 electrons, then we will get the structural formula, sorry, electron dot structure. Okay, so go on replacing two dots. You go on replacing the bond. So because we know that every chemical bond is made up of two electrons, so if you, in place of a chemical bond, if you are representing two dots, then it is representing two electrons. So now if you observe, every hydrogen is having duplet, has attained duplet, and carbon has attained octet. Okay, so this way, and in other words, what is what I put on the slide. So this is nothing but the electron dot structure for ethane, C2H6, and so on. You can go on writing down the next homologous of ethane, that would be propane and butane, and so on. Okay, thank you.